Hello, my little nerds and nerdettes. Please join us for another episode of Dungeon Crawlers.
Dungeon Crawlers.
After a long hiatus, people leaving and just the holidays in general, we're back. So I don't even know. I'm like I'm trying to remember where we left off. I know you guys had made your way through a bunch of tunnels. You guys fought a bunch of creatures, made your way through a maze, interacted with Garl Glittergold, a interesting fellow of sorts that seemed to put you guys in some kind of loop, where you were exhausted.
Oh my god, I hated that fucking guy. I
I
completely wiped
know.
him from my memory.
Jins, of all the people to forget where we left off.
I mean,
It's been weeks.
it's been a long time.
It's your favorite enemy. It's your boy.
I know. It's about to get real. Granted with boons and blessings, and some curses. You've made your way through the tunnels coming out on the other side. Emerging into this sunlight, almost weird cavern. You hear the sounds of battle, screaming, crying, guttural noises. As you step out onto the playing field that you're looking at now. The first things you notice, Freya, mostly, you notice Zaro, standing in the middle of a pit, fighting off several enemies, surrounded, bleeding.
Yeah, I don't see a field.
Oh, whoops. Did I move the thing? I did.
Oh, there we go. Oh, so where's Zaro? Oh, continue, and then I can ask. Sorry. You said
No,
I
it's
noticed
right
Zaro.
You notice Zaro screaming and fending off these individuals, creatures of sorts. And a Privé, laying on the ground, disemboweled, semi-clothed, fighting, well, more slapping her arms through the air as creatures are holding her down and basically pulling out her intestines while she gurgles.
You hate to
Another
see it, but you
thing,
also love to see it.
another thing that you notice,
I don't hate it that much.
these creatures look oddly familiar. You feel like you've seen them once before.
Oh, I forgot! God, no! Oh, man, that skin dude. Oh, I forgot that's where we left off. Oh, that sucks.
As
It's
you
all
look
coming back to
around,
me.
and multiple creatures wearing bone masks, almost emaciated looking, humanoid-ish looking creatures, carrying rusty daggers, rusty swords, axes, bone weapons of sorts. Possibly the lost tools of adventurers long gone. Screwed about in this sand pit. So,
Okay, so we made it out of the underground tunnel with the guy that we all hated, and this is where we came out, right?
yes.
Okay. So we're not sure where this is. This is just what we see as we kind of come above ground.
It might be above ground, you're not sure.
Okay.
Alright, I needed to pick different music for this.
Give me like desert themed music. Yeah. Something of that sort.
Ooh, that sounds cool. Gotcha.
I approve. As you make your way out into what you think is a day-lit, almost canyon, almost bowl-like desert-scape, you look up. It's not daylight that you see, but a giant, almost topaz, not topaz, but like just a giant white crystal. A quartz, there we go. Like almost like a giant quartz crystal. As big as the sun in the ceiling, maybe a half mile up. That seems to be what's illuminating this light. Possibly light from the surface that seems to come down and hit this crystal that creates a false sun. You're still underground, from what it seems. As you step out and you look in all directions, I believe you'd rolled really, really high on a perception check, Freya. But you notice what you see before you. You notice
I critical.
pockets. Yeah, like pockets, almost like little caverns and nooks and crannies along this like, imagine like a bowl. It's literally a bowl. And along the sides of the bowls, there's almost like hundreds of like little caves. And because of the critical roll, you do notice movement in all of them. And being that it's almost daylight, you look in them and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, mix and match of actual creatures. Some normal size, some very, very tiny. You're not sure, but there's a lot of them. You guys are not in combat yet. I did roll. They didn't notice you. You stepped out, but you didn't step far enough to be noticed yet. Or so it seems. You're not sure.
I don't think we're all sneaking by.
So, to remind you, Morn, you have the skin of a dragon. You are lizard with claws. Freya, you have fur all over your body.
Yeah, I remember.
Alyssa, for I believe,
I wrote it down. I got the whole
but yep, like 5 more minutes, I think it is roughly. I can't remember exactly how long it was.
How long my boom lasted?
Yes,
A day.
a day. So you still have like a half day's worth left. And then I think when he gets here, if he does, Henri's character is -1 intelligence score.
Thought somebody else was covered from head to toe with fur too.
Just you.
Oh man.
hmm
I mean, I always have -1 intelligence.
Fair enough. What are you guys doing?
First thing I'm gonna do is cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
To give everybody +10 to stealth, and I'm going to stealth.
Roll stealth.
28. Ignore the second roll. Good thing I rolled or brought the pass out. 15.
Actually, I'm gonna roll digital dice tonight.
33.
Okay.
But Kaz is making enough noise for the three of us.
Alyssa, are you rolling stealth, or are you just kind of hanging out?
No, I'll go along with him.
Okay.
34.
Okay. And I will roll for.
Do we see if there's like an exit on the other end of this or anything?
It's a long ways off. You think you see the other side of like the mountain, like the bowl, but it's shaded in like a shadow, so you can't quite make it out. Maybe if you get closer.
I'm gonna whisper to the group. I believe those things look a lot like the dude that we ran into in that dwarven undercity. Not sure we want to mess with them.
Yeah, but we're stronger than since then.
But there's so many.
Yeah, sticking's the smart thing to do.
I'm gonna be staring at Zaro the whole time.
He is winning but losing, if it makes sense. Every time he strikes and seems to land a killing blow on one of them, another one sneaks from behind and slashes out at his calves or his ankle. And he seems to take another wound. Every time he deals a wound, another wound lands on him, and another one takes the spot of a fallen. Every time he moves, blood spurts from his legs and coats the ground around him. And he's slowly losing ground. Zaro has stopped moving. Or not Zaro, sorry, Purve. She has gone from a slow struggle to just, you can see her fingers move every so often as the creatures surround her stomach, as you watch her being dragged now towards one of the cave entrances, and he keeps trying to advance to grab hold of her.
And no sign of the druid. Boog?
You don't think so?
With this, well, considering they're distracted, maybe this is a good time to try and sneak around them.
Yeah, I'd love to watch, but you're probably right.
Alright, so...
I guess we could go around this way and try to, or maybe this way and try to sneak around the rocks.
I was gonna say they're being she's being drugged that way, so that's kind of the direction they're facing. Yeah, I think going around the right is a safer bet. One second.
I'm gonna, I'll slap everyone on the back, make everyone invisible.
Yeah.
That'll
Nice
last for
trick.
an hour.
Well, that's handy. Knowing that I'm invisible, I'm going to, still very quietly, as I don't want to just make a bunch of noise, start passing around the right side.
Okay. And I need to... Where's my thing? There it is.
Maybe attack into the opposite side of the map before Jin's gonna attack us.
Yeah, that's why I'm going slow.
As you guys are making your way around one of the corners, one of the creatures steps out and kind of sits down and begins picking his teeth with something from a bone. And as Kaz walks closely by, you watch as the creature and starts walking in Kaz's general direction. Seems to be attracted by some kind of smell. Roll stealth again, with advantage, plus 10.
Everyone.
Yep.
$35.
35, 23, 33. Yeah, Jason's good. Okay. Okay. As the creature comes very, very close, Kaz, you kind of take a piece of food out of your back pocket and like drop and kick and like just like almost like hacky sack off the back foot of your boot up against the like the lining of the wall. Like just far enough away from you that the beast walks over and begins to kind of dig in the dirt and then picks up this piece of dry jerky and just begins to gnaw on it as you just barely manage to slide by.
Bloop.
You're close enough now to see it. Zaro is extremely bloodied, and it seems like the wounds aren't closing. Something seems off, like his wounds are almost festering. And a just continual spill of blood. Almost like it's not coagulating, and he's just continuously bleeding out. He looks incredibly pale and white, and is struggling.
You'll get no sympathy vote from me. Let him bleed out and die.
So Freya, as you get close to the edge of the wall, as you guys begin to make your way around, make another stealth check. All of you guys, plus 10 with advantage.
29.
25.
438.
Yeah, Jason's rolling high too. Okay. You come around the corner, and what you see... Come on. Is a giant version of the smaller ones
Zoinks.
sitting in front of the cave entrance. Sitting on her butt. His butt. Not sure. With half of a body of a orc large individual pulled in half and using the spine as a toothpick. You immediately recognize it as Boog. Freya.
Oh, I'll probably have like a little slight side smirk, just observing the peril of these three individuals. Well, there had to be a big one. I know we're
That run through
invisible.
its legs.
What was that?
We could run through its legs, between his legs.
Yeah, but then we risk being chased. I know we're actually Ginge, or it actually would be a question for Frosty. So I know that we're invisible. So I imagine we can't see each other.
No.
That would be the case, yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
interesting.
So we would have no idea how fast or how slow each of us are moving, or
We'd have
so.
to be like holding each other's hands or something.
I was gonna say I'm probably whispering behind my back, and there's nobody behind me.
Also, I didn't get this information. Is there any actions that break in this invisibility, like the regular invisibility spell, like attacking or casting a spell? Or is it
You
like
would assume so.
Or is it like greater invisibility and that nothing breaks it?
I would say you wouldn't know, but being somebody who is trained in the arts to a certain extent, you would get the gist that this is not a greater invisibility.
So this works like a regular, so if you attack or cast a spell, it will most likely break. Okay.
At that moment, though, as you are sitting there contemplating what is happening, you hear a scream. And you turn around, and Zaro is missing his right arm. And one of the creatures is currently on his back, just stabbing down, like on his shoulder clavicle area. And he is just trying to fend it off, and they just bum rush him and just begin to slice and run by.
Did you mention who this guy is?
No,
The little dude?
no.
Little friend, little guy there, a little pal
Yeah.
on our side.
His little buddy.
Is this like Jabba the Hutt, the little dude? I
Mm-hmm.
forget the little thing. Yeah, it's his little sidekick.
Are you talking like the little rat thing?
The little rat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing.
I can't do it.
Yeah, swift kick for him. We'll get rid of him. Well, what do we do?
Would there be space to fit between his legs?
Yeah, how big is he?
Gigantic.
So we could fit between his legs. We could sneak underneath his sneak underneath him.
What's his inseam?
The creature is currently sitting, though. Remember I said the creature was sitting, picking its teeth? Yeah. And as you say that, and you look up and he points at Zaro. And the creatures disarm Zaro and are now dragging him by his knees towards this creature.
Wish I had popcorn.
And a big, large, toothy grin smiles across his face. So, this is how the butcher meets his end. Ha! What a joke. A large hand reaches out and grabs what's left of the one arm, picks him up, and in one movement you hear a grunt and just and pops the head off, and then just begins to gnaw as Zaro's body twitches, and goes limp.
audible.
Hello,
pop sound.
Strat.
Hi. Sorry.
Welcome. You're missing
I
all
have
of the
lost
greatness.
all concept of time this week.
No
It
worries.
happens. Well, you're missing out on the good part.
So
Fuck.
Yeah, Sorrow's getting his head popped right now. By a big creature.
By the cannibal boys.
No, things have changed. So
What?
beyond that.
Beyond that, what?
Get your arse in here and you'll see.
I'm
The creature, as it's chewing, you see these giant nostrils and the sides of the necks open up, almost like gills, and the air begins to. You can just hear like these loud, like inhales of air, and you just. And he begins to look around in all directions.
Cute.
All of you guys roll stealth again.
I'm on it.
30. 25. 25. 30. 37.
Where am I at with them?
Right up on their ass.
Okay. Put me like there.
Did you say with advantage, Jen?
Because you're still invisible.
Hail?
Roll again.
Oh.
Yeah, we're currently invisible. Alyssa gave us invisibility.
Oh,
and,
hell yeah.
And we have pass without a trace.
Fuck. Okay, well 22 then.
30, 25, 25. It senses something, but it can't quite spot you. And it just points in all directions. And he is a gal.
Bye, Zorro. Nice knowing ya.
Get fucked.
You might be missed by somebody else.
Well, the only person that might have missed him died before him, so.
Hey, we don't know he didn't have wife and kids back home.
Well, Parvey was like his girlfriend or whatever. And he watched her get disemboweled and eaten in front of him.
That's gonna stick with him for a while.
Well, he got his head crunched in just a moment ago, so he doesn't have to remember it anymore.
Fair enough.
Blessings all around.
I'm sure
Yeah.
wherever they're going, they'll be perfectly happy together or something.
So, as the creature says this, the individual behind, she turns around and begins, she turns around and begins talking to this individual. This individual begins to do something in almost like a mortar and pestle. Takes paint and begins to cover his face. And sits down. Puts his hands out. Alyssa and Kaz, roll just a straight Arcana check.
Would this would this have anything to do with religion?
No.
No, okay. I was just curious.
Okay.
There we go.
You guys do recognize he's casting some kind of spell. You're not sure what, but he's doing something. About 30 minutes have transpired at this point.
since we entered this cavern.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 30 left. I don't know, I was kind of waiting and hoping that this guy would even move a little bit or stand up or something. It's not done that.
Are these little ridges tall?
Yes.
Like, are they climbable? Or they're
Possibly.
like 50 feet tall or something?
Not 50 feet. I would say more along the lines of like 10 to 12, maybe.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna whisper to where I believe my compatriots are. What do you guys say? Do we wait it out a little longer, or do we try to do something?
I feel like if we climb up here, we could maybe sneak around this way and maybe come through the door behind them. Or maybe even do it on this side. If the exit is tall enough.
I imagine he's not like sitting right like inside the opening. He's maybe sitting right in front of it.
Like 5 or 10 feet out, maybe.
The only issue with climbing is we risk making noise with falling dirt and rocks.
Then I'll distract him during that time.
I was gonna say we could throw something like over here and get them to move.
I'm up for it.
Okay. But would so an attack or a spell takes you out of invisibility. I guess an action does too, right?
Well,
Any
I don't
action?
know. You had Kaz throw food, so throwing a rock is not much different, especially if you're not like attacking with it.
A little bit different. He more or less dropped it, is kind of how I played that.
Oh.
I was thinking of shoving this guy off of the rafters.
Hell. Well, we gotta try something. This time's wasting. Let's at least try to see if we can even get up on those ridges, and then go from there, maybe.
More than I can help boost up.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot then. You said that it's about 10 feet tall?
Yeah, 10 to 12 feet.
Okay. So I'm actually
Probably-
just gonna crawl up on Morn's back.
Okay.
And sit on his
Stand on my-
shoulders.
stand on my shoulders, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Ooh.
With
Freya.
advantage since Morn's helping her.
Athletics or acrobatics? It matters.
I'll let you choose on this one.
Oh, thank God.
Can I roll athletics? If I try and hoist her in the air.
Net 20.
You're able to easily balance on Morn's shoulder as he gets you close to the edge. And you reach out to grab this almost like cliff edge. And you begin to pull yourself up. Roll a stealth check.
With advantage.
Not with advantage, because you're pulling yourself up
Ooh,
against rocks and sand.
Crit.
Crit. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say what?
Nice.
Yeah. You're able to meticulously set your feet in certain spots to make sure that you don't loosen pebbles, sand, rocks, anything. And you slowly pull yourself up. You are up on the ledge.
Alright, I'm gonna, on my hands and knees, I'm gonna whisper down. Okay, who's next? I can help pull up.
I'm just standing right below Freya, waiting for somebody to like tap my hand because I can't see anybody.
Yep, and I can't see anybody either, so I just am reaching my hand down from where I came from, just waiting to see if I can grasp somebody's hand.
Yeah.
I'll try to make that connection.
While they're doing that, I'll go over to where I think Alyssa is and whisper, "So you're gonna be out there in the middle, eh?"
That's what I'm here for. And I'll begin to explain the plan. I'm going to try and circle my way back around.
Yeah, well, I don't intend on leaving you alone. For safety reasons. Mostly yours. And mine.
I can move a lot faster than any of you can, and you're wearing heavy armor. It's best if I do this on my own. Besides, I'm not officially back in the group, am I?
No, but I don't think anybody should have to go alone.
I like to think
As. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I like to think I'm quite self-sufficient, and I'll begin making my way around.
Right?
Slowly, Kaz, you set your foot on onto Morn, and you steady yourself. And you reach out and feel a hand as she begins to pull you up. And slowly you set your feet, and like one little pebble kind of trickles down, and you catch yourself and you stop and take like a deep breath. And begin to pull yourself up, just barely making noises. You just barely met the DC. And you manage to get yourself up on the side of the cliff.
Two down. 3 to go. Who's next?
Andre, you go up. I'll help you.
Alwyn.
Okay.
Alwyn.
So, as this is happening,
Fuck.
and you begin to climb the walls, Alyssa, you've made good time. You're moving quickly back around. The pit is stained in blood and gore, and pieces of intestines and body parts strewn. Kaz, out of the corner of your eye, you see a flash. You look up, and the individual with the face paint is now staring at all of you, and his eyes are glowing. Undra! 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 And starts pointing at the whole group. And looks and just begins to look in all directions and is screaming at this point.
So if I could cast see invisibility.
That's what I was thinking.
She stands up and begins to just flail around, stomping the ground and throwing things in all directions and just yelling all sorts of words. And she backs up into the cave entrance and pulls out a giant trident, like the size of 2 Morns combined. You said 18?
Yeah.
Just hits.
Ooh.
Okay. Did that automatically roll my Dread Ambusher? Does that look like it did? 1d8 plus 4, and then 3 plus. No, it didn't.
I don't
Well,
believe it did.
Plus. Okay. Why did it disappear? Do you guys still see
You're
my
st-
damage?
No.
Your stuff's been weird today.
What the heck? Okay, so it was.
What
It
the
was.
hell?
How much was
Roll
it?
20 is still on holiday.
How much did it say?
It was just 1d8. I don't remember what it said though.
But what was the amount? Was it? Did it say
I
17?
think it was 4 plus 3. I think it was 7.
Oh, 7. 7. Okay.
But I'm not 100%. But I think that's what it was. Oh, but it would have been 17 with the sharpshooter.
Yeah,
Okay.
sharpshooter.
So a total of on that attack, a total of 29. And then plus 10 for that one. So that one would be 23.
Okay.
So I did a total of 52 damage.
Damn. So as Freya breaks cover and becomes visible, immediately two arrows notch simultaneously shoot out and just and sink in as the creature unfazed turns, pulling both arrows with one hand, with the boulder lifted above his head, and immediately focuses on Freya and puts its head down to throw. Is that your turn?
I think I'm going to action surge and do it again.
All creatures begin to turn. Okay.
To aid us in overthrowing
Ooh,
their.
only 2 of those. I don't know why I did it again. Stupid. Okay, so my first attack obviously hits. My second one does not, because I'm doing my sharpshooter still. I have no idea what that is, so I'm just going to take the 9 plus. So that would be 22.
22 points of damage?
Yep.
Good round. 76 points of damage? First one? I think you said you did 52, so...
74.
Yeah, there you go. Damn. Damn. Let's go. So your turn, Freya.
That is my turn.
All right. Um.
I didn't put my token. I'm putting it where I assume it probably was. About where it is anyway.
Owen. Make a Constitution saving throw. Yee. That is a fail. What? As the creature with the eyes glowing turns towards Alwyn, and immediately focuses in as the hand begins to glow green.
How
and
does
it
he know where I
points
am?
up.
I'm still invisible.
It can see all of you.
Wait,
Remember?
which one?
It casted this.
This guy here?
The
Is
little
this
guy.
spellcaster? Oh, that guy. Okay.
And its hand turns green and it rotates. And as it rotates, Alwyn, all of a sudden, your feet itch. Your legs itch. What the fuck? You turn and you look down, and fleas, mites, and parasites are crawling up your legs and into your armor and begin to bite you all over.
Ow.
You take
Uh,
7 points of poison damage. And roll a d4 for me.
two.
And then, as you begin to get bitten, and these fleas and mites are in your armor crawling, and you're like running around scratching at yourself, move 10 feet south as you run away from the party.
Far enough.
And you guys just see Alwyn just like running and like scratching, and he's pulling
Am
at
I
his
no
armor
longer
and clothing.
invisible?
I don't know.
Because I myself haven't done anything yet.
No, I don't believe so. No.
So
You're still invisible.
okay. Ow. 7 points. Wait, resistance to. Hold on. It says I have resistance to all. Is that from my aura? Or warding? I have resistance to damage from spells.
Okay, so then you would take half that.
So 4 or 3?
4.
Okay.
I think it's 4.
Ouch. Got it.
And he is going to stand up, jump down, and run. Oops. And he is going to run over and across here, continuing to stare at the party. Alyssa. And actually... Okay, never mind.
I'll move over here and
Okay. You took the route. So, roll a dexterity saving throw.
sure. 12.
Fail. As you walk by the pit, you're trying to be stealthily. On top of your feet, as you look down, you are no longer visible. No, actually, you're still invisible because you haven't attacked, but you've been attacked. And you have a giant trap clenching the bottom of your feet. You take 6 points of not slashing damage.
Piercing.
Piercing, thank you.
Sure. Is this trap anchored to the ground in any way?
It's anchored to a chain.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna misty step out of it.
Okay.
30 feet.
It's gonna make you visible, right?
Yep.
It is. Go that way, where I was planning to go. And then I can still do that, but maybe much more efficient use of my resources.
Do.
I'm gonna attack the small guy with my elemental strike. Or attempt to anyway. So 1, 2, 23, 17.
Both hit.
Okay.
The big guy?
The small
No,
guy.
the small
Oh.
guy.
And I'm gonna throw an elemental blast on both of those. 4th level for the first one, 3rd level for the second one.
Jesus.
That should be
Alyssa once said individual dead.
Ooh.
Actually,
shit.
that's 2. So roll another one.
these are
And this one doesn't
D6s.
count towards. Yeah.
These
this
are
doesn't count
D8s, not D20s.
Oh, okay. I'm like, Jesus.
Those are not
Wait.
D20s. Those
Oh,
are damage.
oh, yeah,
Damn.
because he got
Okay, I was
maxed on
like-
2 of the die.
Didn't
So-
Freya roll 3 in a row earlier?
They weren't in a row. They were like one was one time, and then another was another time, and then another was another time. So I did the 4th just because it was like 3, not simultaneous, but
But close together.
yeah. So
So
And those were the only, I mean, the crits were the only rolls that were counted anyway, so.
so 58 and 43, so that's a total of 101.
yeah.
Ooh.
You watch as this individual gets slammed into the side of this wall and is looking real bad, like real bad.
Oh, and I have something, don't I? I do. Whenever I hit a target with my elemental blast, I can force them to make a strength saving throw against my spell save DC, and if they fail, they're pushed up to 10 feet away and knocked prone. So I'm gonna do that both times. So
22
I need another one.
and 18.
Okay, he just made the second one, so nothing happened.
Don't
That's-
kill my boy yet.
That's my
He's-
spell save DC, so he just made that one. That's it.
Jesus. Okay. All right. So as you watch as this individual gets slammed up against the rock behind it and just spews blood all around the ground, this giant creature begins looking all around. It spots Alyssa out and Freya to its left, and it sees footprints running along the ground, out and kind of into the sand, and begins to like twirl its trident above its head, and the clouds begin to darken.
Oh, he's like a little
Oh.
majorette.
Alwyn,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make me make a saving throw or something.
Oh, Strat's all like,
PTSD.
God, not yet.
Not again. Okay. Doesn't this thing have a big rock in one of its arms?
Yeah,
Okay. Is it holding it above its head?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna try to hit that arm, and try
This
to see if
creature's probably about 18 to 20 feet tall.
is there anything I can jump off of.
I mean, the rock's behind you. You gotta crawl up it, though.
Wait, hadn't you crawled up before
No,
the
I
thing
never
saw us?
did.
No,
Oh.
he never made it.
Yeah, not before everything popped off. Shit. Okay, well, I'll just go for its leg then.
Okay.
Like, just try to hamstring that bitch.
Do it.
And I'm gonna. Well, I can do. Hmm. I'll go ahead and cast I'll do a 2nd level Searing Smite. So I'll display that. And I'll go for the attacks. I'll 2-hand him.
Hits.
That's 1. Okay, so that'll do the. So that'd be 14 plus 2. Let's see. Plus 5.
It's so funny. Just twirling it on her
Oh,
neck. It's so graceful.
wait, okay. Yeah, so I did 5 fire damage, and it's now a flame. And I'll do another attack. 23.
Hits.
Okay, and I'll put a first level divine smite into it. So that's 2d8. So wait, where's that radiant? Okay. So I guess is that 22 plus 3, 25? 3 of which is radiant.
Yes. Okay.
And then let's see what happens. I have an action surge though. Does that do anything? I mean, what I just did, does that do anything
I mean,
other than damage?
damage.
Okay. I'll go ahead and nah, I'll hold on to it for now. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. The cannibals. All of the cannibals focus on those of you that are visible. Alwyn, Freya, Alyssa. This one up here crawls out onto this ledge. And that's not a... The best way to describe it is it's not a... Like a conveyor belt, like you look at it that way. It's a giant hook. And it takes it up and swings and throws towards Alyssa.
Wait, which one? Oh, the one out there. Okay.
Does an 18 hit Alyssa?
No.
Ooh. The hook grazes your shoulder and lands to the ground next to you, and it pulls back. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
Just saves. Fuck you. That's no fun. As the hook, it looks like it tries to drag the hook into you, almost like a fishing hook, and pulls back, and in just the last second you kind of manage to move your shoulder, and it grazes the top of your armor and your outfit, and it takes like a little chunk out. That rusty hook is actually a lot sharper than you realized. As the creature begins to position itself again, this creature is going to make an attack towards you. It is going to throw some kind of dagger at you. 17. It's gonna throw again. 16. Fucking hell. And it's going to kind of scoot back into the cave. These two are going to run at you. And they're going to make slices. 21. And does 21 hit?
It would, but I'm gonna shield it.
Okay, that does not hit. The next one is 17. So neither one hit as they both run. One has almost like an iron sword and the other one is holding some kind of bone. And they both make slashes out towards you and they collide with this almost invisible wall.
Like an air bubble.
Like an air bubble. These two... going to run up and on Olwen. And they are going to roll with advantage. $20
Just
for one.
hits.
Okay. $19.
Does not.
Okay. That's... natural 20.
What the fuck? Well, yeah.
17. So
That
2
one doesn't.
hits.
2 hits.
So
One of them's crit. Ooh.
you take 8 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
$11 points of poison damage. So halved. Because your resistance. And then roll a Constitution saving throw. You're poisoned.
Fuck. I'm immune to disease. I don't know if that helps me against poison.
Nope.
Damn it.
You take 10 points of slashing.
Wait, okay, so I took the 8 and then it was 11?
Yes.
But
Halved.
right, okay, so 6 and then 10. So... Did I take poison
then-
damage? I did.
Yes.
Okay.
You're poisoned. And then
Yeah.
another 4 points. Actually, no, hold on. 8 points of... because 16, and then you would take half that, so 8 points of poison.
Ow.
As these creatures begin to just slash at the back of your, like your calves and the back of your armor, and they're making connections, but not a whole lot, but they're just connecting.
Mm-hmm.
This one is going to make its way here. Actually, hold on. It was right there. So I can go right there. And then from there... Yep. It is going to... natural 20 on Freya.
What?
You
Yeah.
take 6 points of piercing damage as a makeshift almost crossbow with a like bone arrow launches, and all of a sudden you feel a sharp pain hit your shoulder, and you kind of pull out this like bone arrow makeshift shitty arrow. Roll a Constitution saving throw. And you take 9 points of poison damage, and you're poisoned.
Like zoink scoops.
Moonshine cherries. Ah. Num num. Ooh. And that's that one's turn. These guys have gone. Okay. Alwyn can Kaz.
My initiative's higher than Kaz's.
I thought you were,
I rolled a 13.
and he was a 15, wasn't he?
Ten
Nope,
point
he
one
was a 10.
six.
Okay, switch places. I get distracted easily.
Yeah, I was more worried
Kaz.
that you didn't know if I had advantage or not.
No. I just don't like Morn, so, you know.
That's
No, I'm just
fair.
kidding.
Um,
Can't wait till next campaign
I-
when we don't have a overpowered fucking barbarian bitch.
someone will play it.
Or as you know,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
he
Now that I
just
say
plays
that.
the same character. This
Hi.
is Dorn.
I'm Dorn. I would be so mad. I would just literally look at you and be like,
I'm Morn's older brother, Dorn.
Dorn, yeah. Dorn's backstory is he lost in the mountains at a young age. He's looking for his older brother.
Yeah.
His older twin brother. Fucking hell. Captain America. He's been frozen in ice for a decade, for a millennia.
Will you please describe your character? Literally describes Morn. What's your character's name?
Fucking
Dorn.
hell.
Or yeah, if he's frozen, we'll just say it's Morn's dad.
Yeah.
Dorn.
I'm Dorn, the barbarian. I'd immediately be like, nah, roll a different character. Mm-mm. No, mm-mm. Either that, or I would just land you with a really big disability. Dorn, because of being frozen for a millennia, is slightly handicapped, and half
So
his
he'd be
speed.
just like Morn then.
Yeah. No, you got to take what Morn's intelligence modifier is now and half it.
That would help me.
Oh God. Die.
It goes up.
Oh baby.
-1 to -1/2.
Let's go.
Uh,
No.
I'm going to
let's-
stay. I'm going to be invisible, right?
You're still invisible.
Behind this guy, and right in front of the guy's face, just up here. And
Actually, you are invisible.
But he can
But-
see you.
He can see you. No, never mind. You're good.
Yep.
He can see you. The other one didn't see you. It
Oh, yeah.
sensed you, or at least you thought it did. But
that's true. Actually, I forgot he knew I'm there, so I'm just going to be staring at him and charging at him.
Okay.
And I'll charge as part of my rage.
okay.
Then I will reckless attack and try and hit this boy. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's oh, what's my rage? I think it went up. Yeah, so okay. 18 slashing damage on the first one.
Okay.
And then I will swing again. Uh, 23.
So even at your bare minimum, he had 1 point. So, I mean, Alyssa doing fucking 103 points of damage right off the bat, you know. So you connect with the first, and it tries to catch, and you actually it catches it partially in the armor and partially with the hand, and you lop off 4 fingers, and it's holding with a stump, staring at you. And as you grab its face and remove the axe from its side, you take the axe up above your head and just come down on the clavicle and basically kind of split it almost perpendicular. You just down the side and drive it in about 10 to 15 inches.
Savagery.
And the creature
Love it.
looks over its shoulder at you as it focuses and just continues to hold the boulder.
Is there something I can attack from this side on the creature?
I mean, its ass, its
Yeah.
tail.
I'll attack its ass.
Okay.
I'm gonna, as it looks at me, I'm just gonna kind of
Shot.
not looking at the thing I just killed. I'm gonna just push it over, staring straight at the creature, collect myself a little bit, and then action surge and attack it, the creature itself.
Okay.
So that will be a
Hit. Well, you reckless?
yes.
Okay.
So it's a
Yep.
28 to hit.
They both hit.
So 12 slashing, and then the last one is a 27 to hit. So another 12 slashing.
Okay. That's your turn.
That'll do it.
Okay. Kaz.
Well, now I don't know what to do. Okay. I will. You know what? I guess I'll still do that. I'm going to first do a bonus action to sprout my dragon wings, which looks badass, but no one can see it. And then I'm gonna use, I guess, my movement to come over this way a little bit. So about here. I'll kind of round the hypotenuse here, if that's okay, and just get about there, but up, elevated a bit. And I think I'm gonna call lightning on this bitch. So I will sort of reach up and call a bolt of lightning from the top, maybe from where that crystal is, and hit these three guys here with chain lightning. So they all need to make a dexterity save.
Schmexy.
Okay.
What was that, Kaz? You want to say it again?
The three of them
you
make
want
a
to start,
dexterity
yeah.
save.
Okay.
So, natural 20. 21.
Oh, I have advantage against this one.
It's just the three. It's not you or Alwyn.
And a 18.
Oh, cool.
Who? Actually, it doesn't matter. 18 is the DC, so they will all take half damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which is 22.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Kaz. I
Yeah.
completely forgot you gave me your winged boots. Because I had to
yeah.
manually add them in my
Aw.
inventory so they're not showing up correctly. I completely forgot I had those. Fuck.
I thought about reminding you earlier, but I was like, she probably remembers.
Well, now I have. Now I
Hey,
remember.
bonus. Now we have two ranged attackers that have the ability to get out of melee combat easily.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're the
but
squishiest of the two.
Opportunity of
and
attack.
if they're also
Which is
flying
nice.
though, and they get taken down, however high up they are.
True.
Low
But it
armor
gives them a
class.
lot more maneuverability options.
Possibly. Yeah.
Low armor class.
So, is that your turn, Kaz?
Yes.
Okay. The behemoth is going to throw the boulder in Freya's direction, as it was the first one that it noticed.
What the fuck? No.
19?
Yeah.
My goodness.
This campaign is horseshit. Bless you.
Thank you. You take 26 points of blunt damage as the rock collides next to you, and kind of pieces of like stone and whatnot, shrapnel, bounce off towards you, and it just glances off your side. Yeah, it's kind of scorned, so it's gonna turn and it's actually gonna attack. No. It has advantage. Yeah, it's gonna go after Alwyn. And get rid of my sorcerer's list since you killed my sorcerer. Fucking bitches. Rid of
Don't hate the
that.
player. Hate the
You always
game.
gotta geek the mage first. That's just good tactics.
I mean, it's smart as shit. I had a lot. He actually had a considerable amount of stuff to fuck with you.
God.
So. $23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Whoops. Shit. Stop it.
I'm gonna use my reaction on this attack.
Sentinel? Can you attack when someone...
Yeah.
2, 3. 32 points of piercing damage as the spear comes back and it lunges towards you and drives the spear into the armor. And half of 8, you take 4 points of lightning damage as the spear connects and crackles towards you.
James, I'm assuming a 16 misses this thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, also it has to roll to see if it is no longer on fire, otherwise it takes damage.
Oh.
Because of my steering smite.
What do I roll?
It's a con save. I guess probably against my spell DC.
I thought he just takes a d6 every round.
On a failed save, it takes d6. On a
17?
successful it saves, so it's no longer on fire.
But doesn't he have to do something to put out the fire? I thought the save was just for the
Yeah, I was gonna
initial
say.
catching fire.
Which I
No.
never rolled for
Because it
that.
says the attack when I attack, it deals fire damage and causes the target to ignite in flames. At the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, it has to make a con save, and if it succeeds, then the spell ends. Yep. Anyway.
Yeah. It's gonna make another attack. $17?
Nope.
Actually, one more time. Come on, baby. 21.
Yes.
Sorry. You take... Man, I am rolling like garbage now. 16 points of piercing damage and 3 points of lightning. As the spear connects, pulls back, and then sweeps towards you again. As it just begins to lay into you.
I'm pretty well bloodied.
And at that moment, the creature reaches up with both arms above its head, begins to spin the staff, and the trident begins to crackle. And the sky above, or this like cavern, begins to fill with dark clouds, and a rain begins to come down. Freya,
Don't love that.
Yes.
You gotta love
You're
it,
up.
man. You need it.
You know what?
Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry, I did the behemoth, and then I did Jason.
I actually
Jason-
never rolled for concentration either to see if Hunter's
Might
mark.
want to roll for that. And I can't figure out how to pull Jason's token over for some reason. I'm like trying to pull it out. Okay, well, trying to figure out here. 1 second. Assets, library. I'll just pull out a. Yeah, that's close enough.
Oh shit.
No, it's Jason.
No, I was rolling concentration, so
Oh, okay.
Hunter's mark ended.
Jason is going to unfurl his wings, or his form, and he's going to charge to the front, and he's going to make his 2 attacks. Natural 20 and an 8. $26 points of damage.
Is it an 8 on the die?
What's up?
An 8 total or an 8 on the die?
8 total. Like he rolled a nat 20 and then rolled an 8. So he missed one and hit with the other. And then he rolled 32 points of damage.
But an 8 should hit because he should have at least plus 10, right?
To his hit?
Yeah,
No.
because proficiency is plus 5. So, well, if you have 20 for whatever your attack skill is, would make it 10.
Jason.
So if you roll an 8, his to hit would be 18.
Where's his
Unless he has any that's with no magic items. But and a 20. I don't know if he's got a 20 or not, but
Of course, his sheet doesn't give me anything. I'm just going off of like the basic weapon that I gave him. Abilities.
trying to not let you die, Alwyn.
What'd you say?
So I'm trying to not let you die.
Okay.
No, he doesn't have that much for proficiency.
Mm.
He's actually
Okay.
kind of weak. His weapons are not that great. He didn't get a chance to really upgrade them,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And he is going to I think he's gonna scooch closer to Alwyn so he can give Morn advantage. Yeah. Yeah. Freya. So you lost concentration.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm still poisoned, so I have a disadvantage on attack and ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
sucks. But I can use Zephyr, which is going to give me advantage on one attack, so it'll cancel it out. So...
Just give you a straight roll.
yeah, so first I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike, and then 2 attacks. So, it's not, why is it not doing it again? It's not putting my sharpshoot. This, okay, so the add-on works sometimes and sometimes not.
Sounds about right.
So the first one's gonna be a 21.
That hits.
Uh, 1d8, right? 1d6? 1d8. And there we go again. Okay, so the first attack did 16 damage. I'm gonna go
Okay.
again with a disadvantage. Still taking -5. So that'll be what, 16?
16 to hit or 16
16
damage?
to hit.
No, it misses.
On the sorry, on the big guy. No, I didn't specify.
Yes, that misses.
All right. And with that, does it require an base flying space? You can use a boost fly. Blah, 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 blah. Does it, Kaz? Does it require an action or anything to use the boots?
I believe so.
I think
You
it's
have to
a.
activate it.
Actually, I don't think it is.
What is it? Boots of flying?
Yeah. It might be a bonus action, but I think I'm thinking of my wings as a bonus action. Yeah, no. It just says you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed.
Yep.
It looks like it can last for up to 4 hours. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You can use it in short spurts. They have to be at least a minute long. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use the boots. And I'm going to move. I'm going to say I'm going to fly up 10 feet. Yeah, screw it. He said he's about 20 feet tall, right? Ginge?
What's up?
He said
Sorry.
he's about 20 feet tall.
Roughly.
Okay, so I'm already about 12 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna fly about 10 feet up in the air just to give myself a little bit of height. And end my turn.
Yep. Sorcerer's dead. Alyssa.
We'll attempt to attack the big guy this time.
Yep.
28, 29.
Hits.
I'll throw to a 3rd level elemental blast in each of those.
Okay.
Normal damage first, and then 3rd level, 3rd level.
Jesus.
God dang.
58 total.
Note to self. Frosty only plays 5e characters. Got it. Just kidding, Frosty.
And I'll inflict the additional effect of my elemental blast on each of those, so 2 strength saves.
22 and a 19.
Alright, he passes both of those. Bonus actions. Nothing right now. I'm finished.
Alwyn. One thing you notice, Alwyn, right away. The ground seems to be heavier. Almost like it's harder to move because of the rain.
Hmm.
Everybody on the ground, your movement speed is halved. The sand has become essentially mud.
Sandy mud.
Yeah.
You done made a muddy mess.
Don't be mad. Yes.
Is it my turn? Okay. All right. So first of all, I'm going to heal the worst of my wounds and give myself 30 out of my Lay on Hands pool. And as a bonus action, I'll sort of do like a skyward slice with my sword and
Skyward slice.
say, my lady's light pierces any dark cloud. As I cast Moonbeam, and I'll center it on this guy here for the time being. So, and I'll do it at 3rd level. So, it's gonna take... That's a roll con save against 3d10 radiant damage. That'll save. It'll take half of 23.
As you obliterated. No. I don't think you guys did damage to these ones yet. Never mind. I'm
Not yet.
thinking of the ones by Alyssa.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And then
Which one did it hit?
it hit
No,
this
actually,
guy.
yes, you did, because you did,
Oh yeah, he hit it with chain lightning.
chain lightning. I was gonna say, I thought they took damage. I have one of them marked down, so yeah.
They took 22. They each took 22.
Yeah, so, and you just did 24?
Well,
23.
it took half. Because you said it saved.
Yep, so 22 plus
11.
11. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. As the moonbeam illuminates and begins to sear the one creature right here.
And then I'll go ahead and burn my action surge. And I will cast Lesser Restoration on myself. So I get rid of my poison.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All right.
I like to imagine that in casting the spell, I like rip open a portal that shows the night sky and the moon through it.
Ah. So sensual. All right.
Sensually evocative, yes.
Cannibals. This one is going to come out. Let's wait here. He's dead. Yeah, that one's gonna attack you again. Olwen. Natural 20.
Yeah.
You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay, and I'll roll for concentration on Moonbeam. You gotta be shitting me.
And 6 points of poison damage. So 3. And Moonbeam is gone.
So 9 damage total.
Yes.
God, what a waste of a spell slot. Fuck you,
Ah.
shit. I'm gonna beat your ass now. Your name's Mud, motherfucker.
The other one is going to attack Alwyn as well. 13. I'm
Nope.
assuming that misses.
Yeah, my AC is 20. So
And actually, no, not yet. This one here is going to take out a piece of cloth and a trap, and 15, Kaz. 15 to hit, Kaz.
A 15 doesn't hit, but just
Okay.
a reminder, I'm about 20 feet up. But I'm assuming he's throwing it. But yeah,
Yep.
15 won't.
So he takes out like a trap, like almost like a metal or not metal, but like bone metal contraption tied with like chains, twirls and tosses it up towards you, and right like a couple feet before your feet, it snaps close and just misses.
I'll do a barrel roll with my wings, and then as I come out, I'll give him the finger.
The other
barrel
one is
roll.
going
Press
to
A
do
to
the
shoot.
same thing. They're gonna try and pull you down. 19.
19 will do it.
So that hits. So you take 12 points of piercing damage and make a dexterity saving throw. Each is 16.
Eats.
Now,
10.
this time, the second one launches it up, and as it connects and scrapes along the back of your calf and thigh, or your thigh and calf, as it comes down to about your ankles, they pull on the chain, and the claw or the trap snaps close, and they begin to pull you down towards them, as both of them are grabbing the chain now and pulling you. So you are stationary, and they are in the process of trying to pull you down. This one is going to do the same thing, Alyssa. 15 to hit.
No.
Go figure. Fuck me. These two are going to attack. 19 and a 14.
I'll shield the 19.
And they're just slashing, trying to make any kind of connection with Alyssa. So right now, what is your AC? Your AC is
24.
Okay, 24. So this one is going to shoot in your general direction as well.
You gotta use shield more. I never shield anything.
Now, 13. Fuck. Yeah, it's their turns. Morn.
I have flank, right? So I don't need to reckless to get advantage.
Yep. Right now you have flank.
Okay. 18.
Just misses.
And then 21.
That hits.
12 slashing damage.
That hit. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Kaz, you are currently grappled.
Alright. I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Dragon's Breath on Benny. We haven't seen it in a little while. And then, which one of these two guys hit me? The bottom one?
Yep.
Alright. Fuck his shit up. And then I'm going to throw a firebolt at the bottom one here.
Okay.
It's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
19 damage.
Okay.
And then Benny's going to come around this way to this side of them and hit him with a cone. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I just was rolling to see if he could still hold on to it. He did.
Oh. This is a 15-foot cone. So I'm going to have this cute little bat, little furry hairy bat, spit fire at both of these dudes. They do a dex save.
Plus 3. Nat 1 and a 17.
They both fail. So they'll take... Why is this doing this? Oh. Oh, that's weird. They'll take 26 damage each on the Dragon's Breath.
Okay. The one on the left is looking kind of rough. Oof.
And then that'll be it. I can't move, right?
You can move in a circle. You basically
What's
think
that?
of yourself as like you're tethered.
Right. I can't try to pull them.
You try.
Yeah, I don't think it. I'm not sure it's gonna help me
What is
move.
this?
I'll just stay where I am. I'll kind of swing around this way. And then that'll be it.
Okay. Myth. People have hit it more than me.
Please, your omnipotence, have mercy.
I beg of you. Yeah, cause it's you're doing the most damage.
I am?
No.
Let's see.
Yep. I'm gonna use a legendary action. $27 to hit.
Yeah.
So, the monster squats down, and as it does, it launches itself straight into the air, and for a moment disappears, and comes down directly on top of Alyssa, spear down, and drives into Alyssa.
I assume this doesn't take opportunity attacks.
Unfortunately, no. You take 46 points of piercing damage, Alyssa,
Okay.
as the creature lands on top of you. And you take 2 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And it's gonna use one more attack. Man, what the fuck? I roll really good and then like nothing. 12.
No.
I was looking to finish this off.
Finish me off. I didn't even get hit yet during this entire battle.
What do you mean a hit? You've been like laying into everything. 108 points of damage, 101 points of damage.
He said he hasn't been hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. At this point, the creature is going to flex. Alyssa, well, all of you guys would kind of notice it at this point, but its body almost seems to harden as the ground becomes wetter.
Mm.
Freya.
Well, shit. So I'm still poisoned, and I realize I shouldn't have used my feet, knowing that I have disadvantage. Well, hell. What can I do? Well, I'm gonna Zephyr Strike again. I know I have disadvantage, so I'm gonna do a straight roll for this. And I'm not using my my penalty. Oh, that's Zephyr Strike. Ignore that. So 28 to hit.
20 hits.
$12 damage on that one.
Okay.
And then disadvantage 17 to hit.
No, it misses.
Damn. I actually don't think I want to move closer. Yeah, actually, I'll move a little bit. Still about 20 feet up.
Oh yeah, you're flying. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
so I'm still about 20 feet up in the air. And then I'll just end my turn right there.
Alyssa. Kind of surrounded on all fronts at this point as this giant creature looms over you.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Nothing wrong with testing waters. I'll attempt to continue to hit him with my elemental strike. Yep. 21-14.
21 hits, 14 misses.
Okay. Yeah, I'll throw a second level elemental blast on that. Why not?
Oh.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, drop my pin. Fuck. Fuck a duck. Ew.
So yeah, that's a 34.
34.
And
Okay.
yeah. I'll use my bonus action to Misty Step. again. I'll go 30 feet over there. And that'll be all.
Got it. As you guys watch as Alyssa reels back and kind of like doesn't exactly touch, but like comes within like a foot or two of this like creature and just kind of like almost Haryukens up into the stomach, and you watch this like lightning like, and then just instantly just and like bamps out, and all of a sudden is standing next to Jason and right below Freya. Alyssa, Alwyn.
Alright. Well, as I said, this motherfucker is on my shit list. So, gonna go for him. Kaboom.
Hits.
Okay, and that's... I'm two-handing, so... What the fuck?
23.
It should be... No, 13. I forgot my, damage numbers on this thing are fucked because I tried to make a custom item for it, and it doesn't do what I wanted it to. So...
This one you easily behead.
It's great sword damage with two hand. It's long sword two hand damage with one hand.
Okay.
Basically.
Well, either way,
That
13
works.
points is enough.
Yeah.
And you manage to just lop off the head of one of them.
Okay, and I'm gonna go for the other one as well, with the second strike.
Okay.
And that's not gonna fucking hit. God damn it. All right. I'll end my turn. I'm not gonna do a
Okay.
bonus action.
The cannibals. You guys watch as a couple more begin to
actually-
pour.
Just gonna use
Oh.
my second wind. Sorry. You were saying. Fine. Cool.
One's here. One's gonna stay put. They won't be able to attack. This one's gonna get here. So this one is going to make an attack against Alwyn. Actually, no, because this one was still focused on Kaz. 17? Kaz?
No.
Fuck. These ones are actually going to come out. And this one is going to attempt to pull you in. So roll a strength, just a straight strength check. Your strength versus my strength, as it's going to try and pull you to the ground. It's going to try and pull you 15 feet down.
The heck?
Trying to anchor him. I got a 16. So how
me,
high
Daddy.
up are you? How high up are you right now?
Either 15 or 10 feet. I don't know, depending on how much they pulled me last time.
No, officer.
then-
it's
I
what's
started
up?
at
How are
20.
you?
Okay, so then you're 10. You're 10 feet above the ground right now.
Yep.
So, because it only pulled you down 10 feet. And 5 points of piercing damage as it's pulling on you and like digging into you as it just is like trying to tighten and pull you down. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one right here. I'll win.
He's gonna attack me, yeah.
11.
Nope. Not even close.
All right. Yeah, these ones are gonna come out as well.
What the heck?
Let them come.
Zerg. It's a Zerg.
Zerg rush. Shit.
Rats.
This one is going to attack Morn, and this one is going to attack Freya.
I'm up in the
They
air.
do have half movement
Yep.
on the ground.
I'm up in the air.
Yeah, I know.
20 feet.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
6 to hit Morn. Doesn't hit. Freya, 19.
Yeah. It is.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as it throws a knife up towards you.
Rude.
And you take 1 point of poison damage. That's my turn. Morn. As you watch as these creatures with these like skull masks on, carrying just makeshift weaponry and armor, are like running out of these caves now.
I'm gonna run at him,
Oh baby.
and as I run, I'm gonna swing like a baseball bat right at their neck.
Okay. Just remember you have half movement speed.
Oh.
Yeah, so let me see exactly how I want to do this. Okay. Yeah, I can move. I can, even with half movement, I can still get to here.
Get it?
So I will first move here to try and swing at this one.
Okay.
So
Slice
that
and dice,
is,
big boy.
28 to hit,
Oh yeah.
so 18 slashing.
Yep.
Okay, and I assume this one's still up, so I'm just gonna come around and hit him again.
Okay.
So 18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so 12 more slashing.
Okay. 18 and 12, 20. Okay. Still up. Bloody, but still up.
Yep. That will be my turn.
Okay. Kaz. As this creature below you, just bloody as shit, is like dragging you in, smiling, and you see these like these points that almost, or these teeth that almost look like they've been filed into daggers. It's just like grinning with like blood dripping down its chin, and it's just pulling you in.
Is this a guy?
Mhm.
Okay. I will, as he's pulling me, I'm gonna hit him with a fucking classic fireball
Baby.
or Old
Hell
Lang
yeah.
Syne, and I can hit all 5 of these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
So I've got 5 deck saves for them.
So, I got 19, 19, 11, nat 1, and 17.
So two pass, 3 fail.
Okay.
I'll let you figure
So I'll
out who is
say
what.
These 3 will fail.
It's 34 damage to the failures,
Okay.
and 17 to the pass.
So, melted. The one that was holding you just melts, instantly disintegrates. And the chain hangs loose. Around your ankle, the chain is still dangling, but you're loose now. You're not
Nobody's on
grappled. These other ones are scorched really, really bad.
How about these
Angle up the
two over
dangle.
here? Because they got hit last time. Are they looking pretty bad?
They're looking pretty gnarly.
I'm gonna have Benny hit him again with the dragon's breath.
Okay. I mean, anything above 2 points.
Oh, they'll be dead because it's even if they fail, they take damage.
Well, maybe they'll crit pass. Come on, give it to me. Dragon's
20,
Breath.
27 damage if they fail. It's a dex save as well.
Yeah, 2 nat 20s. Easy. Actually, one's a nat 20 and one's a fucking 2. So one passes, one fails. But they both just get. Benny comes down and like positions himself and just appears and just kind of. That hurt.
He's a bat in a cave. He's in his home, man.
Yep.
He's
And
feeling
so
it.
they. Not only are they already scarred and like they're rubbing the sand on their like like their scorched bodies, trying to like close wounds, only to have another creature appear behind them and breathe another spout. They collapse and roll on the ground for about 3 or 4 seconds before they just stop moving.
And then I will, like as an object interaction, can I just try to hit the thing off of my ankle or my leg?
That'll be an action.
The hook? Okay.
Yeah,
Then I'll
'cause
just leave it
you're
for
gonna
now.
have to physically. You're gonna have to take it off.
Gonna have to do it like a fish hook.
Yep.
Then I'll leave it for
Oh.
now, but I will use some of my movement to go further up. So I'm
Okay.
gonna get about 40 feet up,
Okay.
and then that'll be it.
Okay.
Does that height leave? Does that height leave the rope still on the ground?
The chain is going to be dangling about probably like 10 feet-ish off the ground, roughly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
you said
I-
you went 40 feet up?
Yeah, I'll be 40 feet total elevated.
Yeah, it's about 10 feet off the ground right now.
Can I, as an object interaction, just pull the end of it so that I like gather it so it's not within reach of anybody on the ground? Just throw it over my shoulder or something.
No, because that's going to be an action. Because you're
All right.
trying to pick it up and you're trying to mess with it. Yeah.
Then I'll stay put.
Behemoth, noticing its prey, has stepped away. It's going to use a legendary action. And I'm going to attack 21. Freya. As the crouches down again, you watch as he focuses on the group and jumps up towards the air. Freya, at the last second, you look up only to see a large creature come spear down and drive it into you.
The big behemoth guy or another creature?
The behemoth.
What the hell? Get the heck out of here.
You take
No. Roll to attack.
8 points. I did. 21.
Oh,
And you
whatever.
take 28 points of piercing damage. And you are driven into the ground. Also, Alyssa, Jason, and Alwyn and that creature make dexterity saving throws.
You have a +2 to saves if you're within 10 feet of me.
It fails. So this guy right here is knocked prone and takes 4 points of damage. Alyssa is knocked prone. And you take 5 points of damage.
Sure.
Alwyn, you pass. And Jason passes. So the creature lands and you guys just manage to roll. Alyssa, you're so distracted by all of the creatures going on, and you're kind of taking that strategic war plan, trying to figure out who you're going to basically blow up next. Only at the last second to notice the large shadow coming down. And you watch in almost slow motion, you watch as the spear hits Freya in the shoulder and kind of like driving her down. Her hairs flare out, grabbing spear, and you kind of go to move, but at the last second you can't quite move as the spear hits, drives her into the ground, and just almost crater explodes in the area. And also, I forgot. I'm sorry, Freya. You take 3 points of lightning damage. Forgot about that.
Oh, lovely.
And then yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use another action. I'm gonna do a sweep attack. So no, I'm not. That's just mean. Actually, yep. Okay. Morn, Freya, Alyssa, Jason, Alwyn make wisdom saving throws.
You have a +2 to save if you're within 10 feet.
My disadvantage doesn't count for this because it's only for ability checks, right? For poison.
Is
It's not for saving.
Is-
Okay.
Correct.
You said wisdom save.
Oh, Morn.
1 second. Ray, you said you get plus what?
If you're +2 if you're within 10 feet of me, which you're not, unfortunately.
Never mind.
So-
15.
Freya fails.
I feel targeted.
As the creature bares its teeth and this almost rot stink looms out, it gazes at all of you with a malice you've never felt before, eyes red and bloodshot and beadied. The immediate fear and death becoming of this creature sends a shiver of fear up your spines. Freya, you are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh, lovely.
Oh shit.
At the end of every one of your turns, though, you can roll to save against it.
Okay.
That is... Actually, you guys have kind of chunked it. Yeah, that's going to do a layer action. The ground now wet and muddy. The creature takes its spear, drawing it from Freya, who's now laying motionless on the ground. Above its head, it comes up and drives the spear into the ground, and for a moment, nothing, and you're confused. The ground begins to shake, and spikes of earth begin to jut out in random locations. Roll dexterity saving throws. Everybody.
I automatically fail.
You automatically fail.
I have a +2 to that from my aura. Unless it's already counting that. No, I think it's already counting it. Never mind.
Freya, you take 10 points of damage. Alwyn, you take 5 points. Alyssa, you take 5 points. Morn, you take 5 points.
Is it like a spell effect?
Kind of. It's more the ground is just, I don't know. It's kind of a spell, kind of not.
Like earthquake conditions, kind of.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
That's its turn. Freya, you're paralyzed. Roll to
Mhm.
save. Wisdom.
God.
You fail. Alyssa. I'll have to roll for Jason. Jason takes damage too. I also forgot to roll for Jason. I'm gonna roll damage right now. 11. 25. Jason does 21 points of damage.
I'll just attempt to hit it 2 more times. 1729.
Miss and hit.
16. Oh yeah, and I'll spend half my movement to stand up from being prone.
Okay.
That'll be all.
Okay. Owen.
I'm gonna get over here and kind of get over top of Freya, like defending her, and I will cast Lesser Restoration to cure that paralysis.
Thank you.
On your feet. Now's not the time to be napping. And I'll just stand there defensively.
It clears that as well, and you are no longer poisoned, Freya.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's paralyzed and poisoned.
Sick.
It can only cure one,
Is it?
not both.
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
Ah,
that's why I specified paralysis.
that's-
because at least she
yep.
can move.
Good catch, Morn. I'm a little rusty right now. So 3 weeks off will do that. I'm like reading half of things now.
It's been 5.
Has
I
it
was gonna
really?
say it's been more than
Holy
3.
fuck.
The
Yeah,
last
it's been
time we
push.
played was the
Been a
1st of
while.
December.
Ugh.
Really?
Yeah, I kept track. The last time we played was the 1st of December.
It's the holidays, though. I think we did that last year, too. I can't remember.
Something like that.
I'm still surprised we're still playing this game. Like 2 years later. Year later, year and a
Over
half
2
later.
years. Two.
Oh,
Going on
baby.
Going on 3 years.
Is it really?
Yeah, August.
Yeah, I think 2.5.
This August 2022 will be 3 years.
You guys need to get to the BBG. It's time to end this campaign. It's time to move on.
GPK. GPK.
That's your job, homie.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's not my homie. I laid out many, 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 many different roads. You guys just went down all the other ones.
We want to get on the
I-
cool shit.
I do not set one road. I set all the roads. And you guys choose where you want to go. It's your story, not mine. I just fill in the blanks.
Yes, because as you've learned, when you plan for something, it never happens.
I did that in the very beginning, and that was stressful. And I did not enjoy myself. Way more fun doing this. Is that your turn, Owen?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cannibals.
Yeah, no.
This one is going to strike at Jason.
Would he have had an opportunity attack against me, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't
7.
disengage.
Yeah.
7.
Oh. Yeah, that one would have attacked though. 7, and then it'll attack against Jason. Natural 1. Fuck me.
Yep.
This one is going to attack Alyssa. 12. And actually, no, it'll get advantage because the big boy is behind you. 21.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 7 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and you take 3 points of poison damage, and roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm immune to poison damage as well as the poisoned condition.
Forgot about that. I knew that. I was testing you, Alyssa.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah. See, obviously.
Oh my god, it's
Oh,
fucking adorable. It's damn adorable. You guys should look at the dragon. Everybody look at the dragon. You looking at it? Just look at it for a second, okay? Just look at it.
yep. Okay.
Candy,
What's he doing?
say
I don't
rip.
see anything.
Say rip.
Oh, the
Candy, say rip.
I don't see it.
Oh. You don't see it doing anything?
Oh. Oh.
I think it's on like a 5-second, 10-second delay or something. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Cute.
Um,
Kawaii.
eating watermelons.
This one is going to attack Freya,
Watermelon.
and it's going to auto crit.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction to. Where is it?
Can't
the
auto
fuck?
crit. I'm not paralyzed anymore, so there.
Yeah, but you're laying prone.
Why is it not showing? What the fuck? Hang on. Oh, 'cause it's my fighting style.
But that's if I even hit. So,
Yeah.
17.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yes. Damn it.
Okay. I will use my interception fighting style to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 5.
Six.
What?
So 14 minus 6. Take 8 points of damage. That one attacked. That one attacked. This one's gonna go after Morn. That one's 19 to hit.
Yeah, and it has advantage too.
Oh.
You want to check for a crit?
13. Roll a con saving throw as well. You take double ones. You take 2 points of slashing damage. So 1 because raging.
1 point. Yep.
And then you
I'm
take.
saved, though. I'm terrible at these.
Why? You're like a barbarian.
I
Yeah,
know.
You save. You take
Okay.
3 points of poison damage though.
Okay.
And then yeah, this one's gonna move over as well.
The 3 gets halved to 1, right?
Yes. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And then because of that, nat 20. Let's go. So actually you take 30 points of damage, slashing, halved to 15.
Okay.
And then you take 10. So you take 10 points of poison damage.
And then I need to make a
And
con save.
roll another con save. Also, those of you that have been poisoned already, just like keep that in mind. Okay, you saved.
Wait, keep what in mind?
If you've
I'm
been poisoned already.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to remember who's who, but just to correct me.
I have
So
the
I think-
condition up, so I can't forget.
Yeah. And then this person's going to shoot at Kaz. Actually, hold on. Yeah, no. Yeah, we should be fine. 12 to hit Kaz.
Nope.
Now, this person's gonna come around. And these guys are going to start bum rushing out. Another crowd has begun to make its way.
I mean, should we just leave?
And that brings us to Morn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish off the one that I was attacking last time. So that will be a 19 to hit,
Hits.
16 slashing.
Straight through, just carves.
And how bad does this look?
I mean, you're not really sure. The skin's off-colored. Maybe looks a little hurt.
Oh,
Okay.
Jin shrugging at how bad does it look is not a good sign.
I'm gonna hit this one. Uh, 23 to hit, so 17 slashing.
Yes. Okay.
And then I will, as a bonus action, I will use my second wind. Nice. 3 HP.
Get it.
Thought that counts.
Every point counts.
Oh wait, plus my fighter level. So really 6 HP.
Even better.
That'll end my turn.
And actually, this one does not. Okay. Kaz.
I'm going to just scooch a little bit over.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Steel Wind Strike. And I'm going to bamf on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll pull out a dagger from my boot. And I'm going to... you want me to do all the attack rolls at once and then see what happens, or?
Yeah.
I guess I could just do them one at a time.
Because you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. I'm just trying to clean up the dudes in the back. 23 to hit that first guy.
Hits.
38 damage.
Just sliced right in half. Like
Great.
you hit it in the center where the heart is, and the heart, like, you actually like punch through, and the heart like comes out the other side.
Fuck that, dude.
Savage.
Oops.
Nat 20 on the second
Multi-kill.
one.
Here we go. So
That didn't roll a nat 20.
no, but you could take 17 times 2. So
Yeah.
what is
let's
that?
do
43. Hold on, my math's bad.
No,
34.
24. No,
24.
34.
34.
Thank you. Okay, so this one gets hit really hard. Okay.
Third one. 14 to hit.
That misses.
Miss and bamf away. 18 to hit the big guy behind him.
Hits.
37 damage.
7. Jesus. Okay.
And then the one next to Morn, a 23 to hit,
Hits
25 damage.
straight through the side of the temple and out as you land behind this creature and just. And you look as like Morn just standing, or not Morn, but Cass just kind of standing there bloodied, holding the knife and pulling it out of the temple of the creature, Morn.
And then I will use so I'll end up I can actually go 30 feet away from him. So where do I want to be? I guess I'll come this way. Yeah, can I sort of squeeze behind this guy? And then I want to be up, so I'll use the rest of my movement to get back up, but I want to be back here. I bamf behind him and then fly upwards a bit.
Okay.
Oh, that's my movement and my action. I guess I'll also do a bonus action. I have the sorcery point, so I might as well to do. Yeah, why not? I'll just do a firebolt to the big guy. And that'll miss somehow from right behind him.
That misses. You. It's not even that you miss. You actually shoot towards it, and it glances off of the skin that seems to have thickened.
His asshole is smaller than you expected.
Yeah. Can't blow smoke up that.
And I'll stay there, and that'll be
Will
my
try.
turn.
He will try.
Okay. Behemoth.
I mean, that's crazy. The least damage was the crit.
Yeah, I know. Because if you would have, just think about
Weird.
if you would have double crit with that 37.
Yeah.
That'd have been dirty. Just dirty. Ugh. Yeah, he's gonna try and consume. No, not yet. He's gonna strike down at Freya. She's laying on the ground in front of him.
Damn it.
Spear up and straight down.
Maybe
into
I should have
Freya.
saved my reaction for this.
And I'm prone, so it's an auto crit, you said?
Yeah.
No, you have advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I'm not unconscious.
Yeah. 23.
Yeah, I'm down. I
Well,
had-
23 to
I-
hit.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not going to take much to get me down, so I was already ready for it. Yeah, that definitely hits. If it's double digits, I'm down.
36.
Yeah, oh, fuck. I've only got 10 left.
You watch as the spear comes up and pierces Freya and comes back out, and you watch as this like blood trail drips along. And as it does, he is going to reach out towards the next person. 19. Alyssa.
I'll shield that.
You were being gentle with me because you didn't attack me again.
Out.
I appreciate it.
So Alyssa, or Frosty, I guess, could answer this question. I'm not so much attacking, I'm more grappling. Would the shield still work against that? I'm assuming it would.
If it requires an attack roll, then yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. So it goes, this big meaty hand reaches out towards you, Alyssa, and as it grasps you, the shield forces out. And the hand kind of like, it goes from a grab to kind of like an outward grasp, and it's like almost like a hamster ball. You look as it's like reaching around Alyssa, but it can't quite get a grasp on her. And then I'm gonna do Yeah, he's gonna harden. Okay. As he takes a deep breath in, you watch as the scales seem to get tighter and shinier. And then a layer action.
Metapod used Harden.
It was very effective.
Its defense rose.
All of you guys roll dexterity saving throws.
Minus
Jason
Freya?
fails. Yeah, you automatically fail. One.
Including me.
Alyssa,
Yes, including you.
you have +2.
Is this something I can see?
Jason.
It's a layer
Is Jason
effect.
within 10 feet of me?
So yes, you would be able to see this. Jason is just barely within
So he
the
gets a
10
plus.
feet.
He and Alyssa get +2.
He
to
rolled a
their
3,
saves.
so it ain't gonna save him no matter what.
Shit.
You all, whoever fails, so Alwyn succeeds, Alyssa succeeds, Morn succeeds. You all take half of 12.
So what do I do? Because I'm down.
You just fail one saving throw.
Yeah, you
As the
Wow.
ground begins to rock and like move and shuffle and like you kind of get thrown off of your feet and pieces of the rock jut out and into the body. One of the rocks juts out and kind of hits Freya and like juts her off a little bit and kind of moves her in a general direction. That's my turn. Freya, roll a death saving throw. Succeed. So you have one fail, one succeed. Alyssa. Alyssa?
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I wasn't sure if like my mic went out.
No, I'm thonking.
Good. I finally stumped you. Thank God. She's out of spell slots. You guys are fucked.
Well, that's true, but I'm just weighing opportunity costs of what I want to do.
So what you're telling me is you're out of spell slots now.
Out of the ones that matter, I can still
Oh.
shield. I can still shield to avoid shit, so you're not gonna hit
Fuck.
me. I'm not going down, but I can't deal as much damage as I want to. With that being said, AC just went up again, probably. I think we should just fucking leave. Yeah. The ground is still difficult terrain, right?
Yes. And it's getting muddier.
Alright. So, 22. Well, that'll provoke opportunity attacks, so maybe not. Don't do that. How tall is this behemoth?
18, 20 feet.
Okay, that's doable. I'm gonna take the dash action, and when I do, I can treat the speed I gain from that action as if it were a flying speed, as long as I land on the ground if at the end of my turn. At 45 feet of flying, I'm just gonna jump over him and land on the other side.
Okay.
That will probably provoke an opportunity attack from these two if they want to take it.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. A 4 and a 2, so yeah, no, not even
Okay.
close.
And I'm going to advise everyone that we take a tactical retreat on this one, and I'm going to start heading into the cave entrance,
Okay.
and that'll be all.
Alwyn.
No, never retreat. Mountains don't retreat.
Okay. Okay. Firstly, I will expend 20 points my lay on hands pool and give them to Freya. Get her on her feet.
I appreciate you.
If I have anything to say about it, this is not where you fall.
Thank you.
And I'll stay with her shield up.
So you reach down and hand over the gaping wound in her stomach, begin to mend the organs and skin. As Freya's eyes flutter open and the breaths return. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
You still have movement.
Yeah, I'm sticking by her.
Okay. The cannibals are going to slowly start to rush out. Get like there, get like here. These guys are going to attack. So this guy won't be in range. This guy will attack Jason from behind. He won't hit. This one's going to go after Alwyn. 16.
Nope.
Okay, this one's going to go after Freya. Natural 20.
I'll
Damn it.
interpose with my reaction.
That is 20 points of damage. So,
Reduced by 8.
okay.
All right. Got it. Thank you.
As the creature kind of gets by Alwyn's shield and strikes down and just glides along the edges of Alwyn's shield and manages to kind of pierce you through the shoulder. And then you do take 2 points of poison damage. This one is going to shoot Alwyn. 6.
So, am I poisoned again, or am I still poisoned?
No,
from-
just poison damage.
Okay, but I meant from being down. Am I still poisoned? Or
Yeah.
Does that clear?
No.
Okay.
No, you're still poisoned. Okay. Morn. You've now watched Freya go down, get impaled, and then be revived, and then get stabbed again. And Alwyn is doing his best to shield her. As
She's still up though right now, right?
no, she's laying on her back
Oh, okay.
She's alive currently.
with like 3 HP.
16.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to come up, and am I flanking? With Jason
Yes.
here. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so I will attack. With advantage. Oh, it's probably gonna miss on 19.
Misses, but just barely misses.
27.
That hits.
Okay, 16
Yeah.
slash.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Morn, you get behind and the first strike doesn't land and you kind of slide along this thick, almost scaly skin. The second hits and you find purchase and rake through. Now that you're closer and you do notice, a lot of the skin or whatever that is hardened actually looks like it's cracking in multiple places. Kaz.
Does it look like it's breaking? Or does this look like just.
You're not certain.
All right.
Does it look like it's caused by us?
This is some monster hunter
Yeah.
shit.
Right?
I'm just
Fighting
Hoping-
Gigante.
this works out. Would you have Big Bingard there roll a dexterity save, please? Maybe that he's
Or not.
Big,
What
hoping
did
not
what did
very
you call him,
dexterous.
Kaz?
Big old Bingard.
21.
Fuck.
I rolled a natural 19.
Jesus Christ.
The one time. Thank God.
Nothing happens. Okay. I will have Benny come here. Can I have him do a 15 foot cone from behind this guy and hit these three without getting these two? I mean, he can back up if he needs. I'm assuming he has an understanding of kind of how far this goes, but
Guys, you need heightened. You need heightened spell.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
okay. So DC 18 dex for those three as well.
$13, 12, and 17.
So they will all take 29 each.
Okay. This guy dies. This
Damn.
guy is hurt. This guy is really hurt.
And that's all I can do.
That brings us to Behemoth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually have a bonus action. Can I just do I have, if I'm up, would I have line of sight to hit this guy here? Or either one of these two?
Yeah.
Which you said this one looks more hurt? The further
Both
one?
of them look pretty banged.
I'll hit the well, actually I'll do the guy next to Freya here with a
Okay.
firebolt.
Oh yeah. Yep, that'll hit. So
She
26.
shoots, she scores.
20.
I don't know why it's not rolling the double.
No, I was gonna say that's why
What is it?
I'm just doubling your dice is all I'm doing, unless you want to roll again. Up to you.
So it should be 23 plus 5, so 28.
You go.
And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Immolation.
Fatality.
Brings us to the behemoth. He is going to turn, noticing you guys are making some kind of move in. And he's going to attack Alyssa. Natural 20.
What the?
God damn.
Oh! 50 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And he's going to reach up towards Kaz. 18? No, how high up are you, Kaz? Sorry, I should ask that before I even...
30 feet.
No.
Big as he is, he can't quite reach.
Yeah, you'd be fingertip. You'd be just out of his reach. Nah, he's gonna go after Alyssa again because you've really been a menace.
Just the tip.
Fucking 11. Jesus. I hit really, really good and then fucking trash.
Did that first hit deal any lightning damage, or did you already count that?
Thank you. That would be this guy. 6 points.
Okay.
Okay. Are you almost dead?
2 HP.
Oh,
That's why I asked about the lightning damage, because you could have knocked me out.
well, actually, now that you said that, we are at the end of the rotation here. So, landscape effect.
Fuck.
Everybody roll a dex saving throw. Jason fails.
Freya, you have a plus
Alyssa saves.
22.
Freya saves. Alwyn fails. Freya fails.
No, I
Morn.
saved that. I rolled twice.
Save.
22.
Oh, I see it at the top. Alright, I was gonna say, what the fuck. Okay. And then Morn just saves. So Alwyn,
Morn also
fails.
should have a +2.
then he saves. Well, no,
Yes,
he already saved
18.
anyways, because he's got 18.
Jason should have one as well.
He rolled really, really low.
Oof.
So, half of 12. As the ground erupts and pieces of stone get tossed in all directions, and the ground actually begins to sink now, and you are about mid calf as the mud begins to almost draw you in.
So I'm prone.
Yeah.
So
The
might just-
regional effect knocks me out.
Alright, fuck. What the fuck, man? Laying prone, how would that work with the environment?
You're semi-submerged.
Damn it.
And if you continue to lay there, you will be fully submerged and begin to drown.
I haven't had my turn yet.
I know. And at the end of the turn, the behemoth's turn, it is going to roar and stomp its feet, causing the rocks to quake and shudder as you guys watch in all the directions of the bowl. Large boulders begin to roll down the sides and just, land kind of like these. They're like landing in the mud and taking root. You get the sense it's causing some kind of, like a cave-in.
Ginger, I forgot to do this, but when you first attacked Alyssa, I was going to use my Sentinel reaction to attack him back.
Okay, go ahead.
I probably missed on that one.
Yeah. So you said it before you rolled, so...
Oh wait, I have advantage though, because I'm flanking with Jason, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's not much better, but at least it's not a crit miss.
It's you still miss, unfortunately. Freya, you're
Well,
up.
I'm gonna use my action to stand up.
You can use your movement, right?
Oh,
Part of your movement to stand up.
that used to be in prone, sorry. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use my movement to stand up.
Yep.
And I'm going to fly. Wait, all of my movement, or can I? It's half your movement, right, to stand up?
Half.
Okay. So I'm gonna use some of my movement to get fly up 5 feet, and then away 10 feet because I don't want to be right on top of this thing.
He's gonna take an action or opportunity attack against you.
Oh, wait! I didn't know! I didn't know! No! I don't want a disadvantage being on top of him attacking. Come on! No.
13 to hit. You
Okay,
got
no.
lucky.
All right.
Yeah. As you stand up and you sprout the wings and you immediately jump back, it turns and with its back hand it claws out and just barely misses you. I'm not taking things back no more.
All right.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack it twice. Wait. Use Zephyr. I'm still poisoned.
Give yourself that advantage.
Yes.
Cancel out that bullshit.
I am not going to use my feet because I have disadvantage. Oh! Perfect. So
Okay.
33 to hit.
Hits.
Should I just roll my dice again? You said I can just roll it again, right? Right?
Yeah, you
I
can
can
roll
just roll
again if you
another
want.
D8.
You can either double or you can roll again.
Okay. And then plus 1d8. Do I do that right? I don't know what that crit 3 is. I'm ignoring that. So 22 damage, and then I'm going to attack it again. This time I do
So as you
have-
fire the arrow and it hits, you notice a big, like its skin and its armor almost seems to crack, and it looks underneath the skin looks squishy and bloody.
Perfect. So I'm going to attack it again.
Hits.
14 to hit, actually, because I have disadvantage. Does I still hit with 14?
No.
Okay. Okay. So with that, I'm done.
Okay. Alyssa, roll a death saving throw.
Oh boy. Alright, that's 2 fails.
Wasn't it now? Wait, what the hell? Rolling 1.
Yeah, you just rolled a 1 of 1.
Yeah. What was that roll?
I mean, I could do it again if you want.
Yeah, roll a d20.
Yeah, well, that
I don't know
doesn't
why
look
the
right.
fuck it rolled a 1.
There you go. I mean, it looks
Okay.
the exact same, but whatever.
No, it.
No, it's saying it's rolling 1 of 1, and you got
Yeah,
1.
look at the stream.
I don't know why the fuck it did that.
No, fucking roll
The
20.
fuck?
I mean, it wanted you to die.
Apparently. Which one do you want to take? Do you want to take the 15?
It looked at 15, because that other one is a botched freaking roll.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the way it rolled it 1 of 1. Like, it literally rolled a 1.
Yeah, it didn't even roll 1 of anything. It just rolled 1.
A 1 of 1. Like, no matter what
think
you would have
that-
done, it would have rolled a 1.
I think that's a visual glitch. But I'm also happy with the 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, it is a save. So you have 1 success.
Yeah.
And I actually forgot to do Jason, so I'm actually gonna have Jason move around, and he is going to attack and ready an action.
Is he action surging?
No. He misses, though. Both of them. I gotta stop rolling for him, because I've literally not rolled above a 10 for him.
Jesus.
Stop
Like-
using a D8.
Huh? I gotta stop rolling roll 22. It's been, like, mostly bad tonight. It's just, I don't know. It's just, like, not rolling well. I'll try my dice next. That's Alyssa Alwyn.
Okay. This fucking behemoth has stood for long enough. I'm gonna go for one of the sort of cracked, exposed areas with a two-handed strike. 22.
Hits.
Righto. And I'll burn a 3rd level spell slot for a divine smite. So that'll be 8. So 4d8 radiant damage on top of the 2d6 plus 5. Whoop, it's not 2d5, 2d6. And then 8. Ten slashing, 22 radiant. And I'll go ahead with another strike. That's not gonna miss. Or that's not gonna hit.
It's gonna miss.
Do I have flanking with Jason? By any chance?
You have flanking with Kaz.
Okay. I'll roll again.
Kaz, yeah, Kaz and Jason, kind of. Well, Alwyn if you countered, not down.
20.
Alyssa. That hits.
Oh!
It literally just hits.
Okay, and I'll do a 1st level divine smite with that.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be 2d8. So it's 12 plus 6, so another 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. As Alwyn is just striking out, and you're taking chunks off of the skin and exposing this fleshy underside, and you stab in towards it, and you're just goring as much as you can. And the creature is making guttural noises at this point. Is that your turn?
Let's see. Yes.
This guy is going to attack Freya.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Nope.
This guy is going to attack Jason. 11. God bless it. You know what? Fuck these. Oh my dice.
They're going to dice jail.
This one's going to attack Jason. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
I need to use my dice. I got a
I,
new set of dice. Haven't
Yeah,
really
it's
played.
awful. Like, I don't know. It's just like horrible. So Jason's going to take 8 points. And then 6 points. Jason looking a little verklempt. And I think that's all of them. This guy is going to climb down, and they're going to slowly... You just hear screeching, and all these creatures begin to, like, pour out of these caverns and run towards you. That is the cannibal's turn. Morn.
I'm gonna keep on swinging. Uh, 19 to hit, I believe, misses.
Just misses. You do have advantage. Your
That was with
across.
advantage.
Oh, okay. 29 hits.
12 slashing.
Okay.
I've rolled. Yeah, no, these rolls tonight are absurd.
I know. I'm
I-
all over the place.
My damage die is D12, and I've rolled a 3 on over half my rolls.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not good. Like I think we all need to like take time off and just roll our dice for as long as possible to get all these bad fucking rolls out.
Yeah,
'Cause
seriously.
this is
real.
garbage. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Kaz. As Morn is just hacking and slashing, and just large chunks of this creature are coming off now, and you're seeing gore from this creature begin to splatter the ground in all directions.
I think I'm actually going to just firebolt twice at the big guy.
Okay.
Yes, I will do that.
Hits.
24 and 23.
Okay. Both hit.
19 and 25.
How do you want to do it?
Ooh.
Oh man, I'd like to.
Yeah.
Since I'm above him, you know how I think it's King Kong rips that like T-Rex's mouth open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like. I'm like not strong enough to be able to like rip his jaw. I'd like to be able to just open his mouth and just throw a fireball down his throat
So
and just have it engulf his insides. Is that
as
fucked up?
as Morn is
Yes. but it's
slashing along the bottom, just blood coating Morn. Freya is
stabbing it in
floating
the
in
back.
the area, or she's floating away and just firing, and just bloody. And she's got like a semi-hole in the armor, and like she like part of her like abdomen is open and just seeping. Jason is incredibly bloody, and like half of his one of his eyes is closed. He's just hurting. Alyssa is up against the rock, just head down. She doesn't look to be moving. Alwyn standing behind and just hacking at the back of the legs as much as possible. And you look up, and across this like mud pit almost, you just see creatures in these like bone masks moving in unnatural speeds. It doesn't look like it phases them. And more coming down this mountainside of this bowl. And all of a sudden you feel a yank on the chain around your leg, and you look down, and the creature, mouth open, grabs the chain and begins to pull you down towards its mouth. And it opens. You dig deep. And you feel this burning hatred. This draconic force pulse through your body. And right as it puts you on the mouth, and like it goes to do like you have like your hands on the mouth and like feet on its lips, and it's going to shove you in, you stick your hand straight down and unleash an unholy storm of fire down its throat. One. And you watch as like the worst Pepto-Bismol ever. Just gastric acid just inflames, and you can see down the throat almost like napalm being ignited. and you reach forth again and you let off the secondary one. And the second one, you almost hold it for a second longer than what it needs to be, like almost like flamethrower style. And you watch as it catches, and the second time it catches, the whole inside begins to flame and burn and ignite, and it lets go of you for a second and its eyes go wide, and all the places that you guys have stabbed it, flames begin to kind of shoot out in all directions out of these little puncture holes that you guys have done, as it just begins to kind of bloat and expand, and just flames shooting out in all directions. And it throws you back against the wall and like sits up and like breathes fire, but not in like a I'm strong kind of way, but like it's just catching on fire, and the eyes begin to go red and just shoot flames out the top of it, and it rends against the wall and it pounds into the cavernous wall around you guys as rocks begin to pour down the sides of this bowl again. More creatures are running across the mud. The fight's over, but what are you guys doing? Rocks are beginning to pour over the cavern hole.
I'll
It
immediately
looks like
cast
his.
healing word to get up Alyssa so she's not on the ground.
Okay.
Time to book it.
I imagine I'll be the last one to enter. Everybody around.
I'm running in as they're swarming in.
Yeah. Are there plants in here? Like in this area, or is it just like sand and mud and rock?
Sand and well, like in this cave, it just
Yeah.
seems to be like a cavern. Who's controlling the music right now?
I am. It's perfect because we're being swarmed by creatures.
Uh huh. Yep. Sad music, please.
No!
As you guys are all running,
you
you're running through, and Morn, you're the last one as the rocks are pouring down, and it's going to close off the cavern. And you guys are all getting through. It doesn't look like you're going to make it. You begin to catch 1, 2, 3 boulders, and you're holding it up so that the rocks don't pour down and close off the cavern. Alwyn runs through. Kaz runs through or flies through. Alyssa, you begin to stand up.
If I can, I'll grab Alyssa on the way through.
Okay. And you kind of pull her
Take
up,
her
and you
with
guys begin to run through. More boulders come down. More, make a strength check.
That's not what I was looking for.
Uh-oh.
Morn down to both knees. The rocks begin to crumple on his shoulders and is forcing you down to one of your knees. You can't hold the pressure. It's too much.
I'll
Freya.
try to. Can I try to help him?
No, you're on the other side, and the rocks are. You can't get under the rocks. It's like a little hole.
Shit.
Freya, you're just on the outside. You go and you scooch as you and Jason are running last. You toss Freya through. You slide through. It's just enough of a hole for you guys all to get through. But if you let go, Morn, it'll crush you.
Seeing Freya outside, I would imagine I would enter a rage.
Well,
And
she
use
slid
all-
through. She slid
okay.
through.
Everybody's through?
Just about. As you go to try and stand up, you realize the moment you stand up and you move, this will come down, and you will be trapped on this side because you crit failed.
Yep.
At the last second, you look up, and Jason stands before you, and he smiles and shoves you through the hole and takes the weight on his shoulders. down to both knees. And through the crack in the hole where he shoved you through just enough. And you guys can kind of see Morn's feet, and you guys begin to pull him through the other side. Jason, over his shoulder, looks back at Alwyn. Drohamba Tris. And in Draconic, he says, and guys, you would pick this up. Sing to her for me. Sing to the little one. And he begins to sing in Draconic, a bedtime lullaby. As more rocks begin to come down, and slowly Jason's form disappears, as you guys see less and less and less of Jason, until all the rocks and the hole is closed off. And you guys are trapped on the inside. And that's where we'll end our night.
Okay, Ginge. Just so you know, it sounds shitty, but I almost had a panic attack because I thought that you were killing Morn.
I did too. I was like,
I
oh
was-
my
I
god.
was,
was-
all set to set. Morn would have been willing to sacrifice himself, and when I rolled a crit 1, I was willing to do it.
Oh my god, I literally, when you started explaining that everybody was through and you were holding the weight and you couldn't move, I was like,
He
no,
crit failed.
No, no.
He crit failed.
I
Oh.
think I
Cannot
got
be.
very lucky that Ginge was planning on killing Jason here.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Stream, one of our boys, is... Yeah, he needs some time off for himself, and he's going to come back from Season 2, but he asked for an epic send-off, so...
What Con
Um,
said?
I'm not going to lie, but...
He saved me.
I'm not going to lie, but the crit fail there worked into the story. Like, that was not planned.
It's
So,
like one person has to hold the weight.
Somebody had to die when I rolled that 1.
yeah.
Con said Morn was already erasing the M and writing in the D for Dorn.
But,
As you
yeah.
emerge on the other side of the cave, there is a figure standing there. He introduces himself as Dorn.
The rocks partially crushed one side of the skull.
Maybe he
Yeah,
is
so now
part
he's
rock.
Thorn. Yeah. But all you hear on the end is the rocks come crashing down. And that's it. You hear nothing more. You hear no screams, no battle cries. Just an elven and funny enough, Alwyn and Freya and those that speak Elvish mourn. You hear an elven children's lullaby.
It's really fucking sad.
A story left untold.
Cut short before his time.
I know you said you're ending it, but Freya would have immediately wrapped herself around Morn, just worried that he was probably going to be crushed and wasn't.
Yeah. Morn just barely makes it on the other side of the rocks. Morn would have been shoved through as the rocks came down, and Morn is just like this, against the rocks, like this cave-in in front of Morn. You just palm on the cave-in.
Epic send off. Sad music helps too.
What a fucking nat 1.
Bad time for Big Boy not to be Big Boy.
Yeah. Could you imagine, though, if there was no send-off for Jason tonight?
I actually completely forgot about it.
I too.
That's what makes it even better.
That's
You
why I
guys
was
were having a
freaking
panic
out
attack.
because I thought that you were gonna kill Warren. Because I was like, oh, Jason already went through, so I was like, wait.
I
You're
think
not doing this.
I got really lucky.
Yeah, Nat 1 at the wrong time.
Or
Good
the
shit.
right time, depending on how you like to look at it.
I owe Jason one.
Yeah.
Pour
you
one
do.
out for the homies.
I would have. The only thing that made that better, Strat, is if you'd have done it and it actually would have been open and you like poured it on your keyboard or some shit and you're like, oh fuck.
And immediately jump like shit.
Though of all the deaths for Morn, him holding up a bunch of falling boulders while the rest of the party snuck through underneath him and he dies to save him that wouldn't have been the worst send off.
Nah, warrior
Jason-
send off.
Yeah, that's a hero's
Okay.
death.
It is. Jason
The
died
only character I've ever gotten to play that's how he went out.
Damn.
It was a gate came down, and in order to let the rest of the party through, somebody had to catch the gate, and my guy caught the gate. But because the gate was steel and on a mechanism, it was pushing me down, and the only way to do it was I had to either let it impale me into the ground or I had to step out. And the only way to step out was I had to step forward. I couldn't step backwards, according to the DM. So I stepped forward. And I stepped forward, and as I stepped forward, I had said, what a good way, or this is a good day to die. And I walked off into the dark. So I kind of thought about like a cave entrance, cave-in type deal would be a cool way. So Jason, yeah, he went out like a badass.
It's an honorable death.
So stream, good having you. Welcome back. I swear,
After quite a
one
long
day-
sabbatical.
yeah, well, holidays are always like that, especially end of the year holidays. I think we did this last time too. We were gone for like a month and a half.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You
To be
know, and
expected. I mean, we go like if you think about it, for most of the year we're very consistent, and we just have the occasional like week that won't work out.
Yep.
Until the end of the year comes, and it's like, okay, got a bunch of shit to do.
so welcome back.
Nice.
First stream, epic battle, epic loss.
First stream of 2022.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's an omen.
I mean, you guys have been gone for a long time and you're in a labyrinth. Time continues to move on.
A PC's dying every session in 2022. Let's end this campaign as quickly as possible.
Yeah, baby. Thanks again for coming. Next week, Wednesday.
Next week. I don't know.
Oh
somebody
yeah,
wasn't
no
gonna
we
be
won't. Because we're already gonna be missing people, so we got another week off.
will.
So
Be
No,
somewhat
it's-
warmer.
here. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah?
I
understandable.
apologize.
I will not be. I will be here in this fucking tundra.
It's okay,
So
we had 50-mile-an-hour winds today. Felt like
Yeah.
negative 18.
something like that here.
Sucked.
But thank you for
Alright,
coming.
stream.
We'll see you 2 weeks. Wednesday. We'll be back hopefully on a regular schedule again, a little more normal. You know, who knows? Campaign might be coming to an end soon. Who knows?
Strap
You guys
in and be
might
ready.
you guys might be getting close. You guys might not be. Lots of stuff.
It's true. I need to work on my shit.
Yes,
Yep.
please, because I'm gonna be taking a little hiatus.
Yeah, you need it.
I
You need
haven't
some
had
time to
any.
play.
I have not had a single chance to start on campaign 2. I have a little bit. I have my basic idea, but I don't have anything yet.
Yeah. Plus, you deserve a turn to play. So.
I wouldn't mind that. I honestly wouldn't. 3 years in the chair. Yeah, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready for a little
Yeah, now you'll
hiatus.
be in the.
Yeah.
Now you'll be in the different chair.
Now
Yeah.
while you're
Be in the
playing,
player's
you're
seat.
preparing. Yeah.
I gotta think of a voice though and a character.
Not necessary.
Actually,
Character,
no.
yes.
Dripstone.
Voice.
I had Dorian, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorn. What the
Yeah.
fuck, Cond? Different variations of Morn.
Were
Well,
you there
more-
for the? Were you there for the fucking the Vermintide like one shot that I did?
No.
No, because I was gonna, if I were to continue that, your guy was gonna be like one of the people that got captured before. That's right.
Yes. Yes, I played in that other offshoot one. Remember, I had the warlock, the
Maladia.
plague.
Yep.
Kills
I had
Maladia.
the plague warlock.
The one with all the bugs that Melindy was like super
The
obsessed
insect plague warlock.
Yes. Do you mean Dorian? Dorian the Rialt. Yes. So,
with. All right, stream.
guys
Thanks
have a
for
good
hanging
night.
out. Thanks for sticking
gotta
with
work
us
early.
and hanging out. And I hope everybody's having a happy New Year. 2022 is treating you well, and we will see
as
you in
the
2
sad
weeks.
fucking music plays in the background.
I know it.
Have a good one, guys.
Ciao.
Good night.
Goodbye.